So let's then talk about the actual game itself, because this is going to be the biggest challenge that Mahomes has faced this season, right? This defense in particular, and in particular, one player, and that's Jalen Carter.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, the reason why you draft guys like Jalen Carter is because you need closers. You need people who can end games in dramatic fashion. Look, you see it here in the divisional round against the LA Rams. The last two plays of the game, he directly impacts this football game because of some mistakes by the offensive line on the interior for the LA Rams, and two, because he can just do that. Because he's so fast off the ball, he has such great hand usage, and he's one of those guys who are just really, he has transcendent talent. I'm not saying he's a transcendent player yet, but he has transcendent talent. Aaron Donald, remember what he did in the Super Bowl to the Cincinnati Bengals? Remember how he closed it out for them? This is what every front office is after. A guy who in the biggest moments can do two things. One, he can shut down the run if you need him to, as you see Aaron Donald do here. And then two, when they're saying, hey, look, go finish the game. You see that cross chop that he threw right there after they call that move? Joe Burrow was about to throw a touchdown and win the game. They were about to give Cincinnati Bengals their first Super Bowl championship. Aaron ended it.
I spent some time yesterday talking to his position coach, the defensive line coach of the Eagles, Clint Hurt. And this is a second-year player.
Yeah.
And he's talking about how he communicates and how he has trust with his other defensive, teammates, and it helps he played college football with all of them. But he talked about his intelligence.
Yeah.
He said the way he can kind of check into a stunt because he sees the right tackle's leg move back, and so really playing at a high level in a lot of ways just beyond the athleticism.
It's amazing because what Graz is talking about, the setup for the close of the NFC Championship game was exactly that. He made the center believe he was going to cross his face for a game, and instead slapped him by and went and sacked the quarterback. That's football intelligence, right? He made you believe something that wasn't true. The great ones, that's what they do. They set you up for their move. They set you up early, and they set you up often. He continues to do that throughout the game.
And his teammates are bought in. Another thing that Clint Hurt told me was, they're okay with him freelancing because he's eating up so many double teams. They get to do whatever they want, so, go get him, big fella.
Here's the question for me as far as how they deploy him. Think about the Kansas City Chiefs. They move Chris Jones everywhere. You never know where he's going to line up. Jalen Carter, 909 snaps this year at left defensive tackle. 909 snaps.
Right.
82 at all other positions. I'm just wondering if Vic Fangio continues to stick with that, because if he plays left defensive tackle, he's going up against Trey Smith, who is an absolute cinder block.
Yes.
They don't want to give Kansas City an idea of where he's going to line up, although when he does those kind of things, you know what I mean? When he just slaps the guy upside the head, it just really doesn't matter.
Doesn't break a cinder block. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
Will they move him around, though?
this then becomes the big question here. I want to make sure that it's clear for everyone who doesn't follow this closely. The Chiefs' offensive line was their weakness all year. They moved one of their best interior linemen, Joe Thuney, outside. As a consequence of that, maybe their weakness now is right where this guy, Jalen Carter,
That's what we were talking about in the pre-show meeting. That's what I would do. Is they moved Thuney to tackle because they had issues at tackle, and they're helping Thuney often at tackle because left tackle is the hardest position on the O-line to play. So they're not going to be able to offer help to Thuney and offer help to whoever is going to have to block Jalen Carter, or you won't be able to Jalen Carter, or you won't be able to run full passing concept. So that's an important.
You know what though? Jeff, if you're thinking about this though, if you're an offensive line coach or you're the center, I'm telling you, if I'm Trey Smith, I'm going, hey, Creed Humphrey, you better be coming my way.
Hey, amen.
Hey, Joe Thuney, you're on your own.
There's a Carter call. Wherever that dude is, we're going to Carter.
And that's fine. Because
I know what you're saying,
if you do that for the first quarter, then we know where to run all of our blitzes.
Right.
We know that you are effectively leaning towards Carter every single time. That's cool. We can get 3-on-2 on this side. And if you have to put another player out there, fine. You can only get 3 out in a pass route, and we got the best secondary in football.
15 knows that too, though.
Yeah.
Right.
15 knows what's up.
Let me say this here about Carter. He's the most doubled player in the NFL.
For a reason.
He still produces. So even if you think you're going to double him, he still has production, being the most double-team player in the NFL. So ain't a great answer.
It's a genuinely great defense. And by the way, Joe Thuney is looking to win his 5th Super Bowl.
Hall of Famer.
Would put him in pretty rare company as well, the former New England Patriot. As we continue,
How's it going, everybody? Villa Sports Network here. Just want to thank you guys for your support on the channel. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Also want to kind of remind you to don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment on the video if you like as well. But regardless of the fact, thank you again for your support, and hope to see you on the next video.